Hello friends, in this video I will just show how to create some random numbers and how to create some non-repeated random numbers. It's possible to create some random numbers in an Excel sheet. The formula is random and also random between. If you use that formula, so you don't need to write anything in the parentheses, the random formula will create some some decimal numbers with 5 digits here. So it's possible to create some random numbers between 0 and 1. Also, we can of course create some random numbers, some actually integer numbers between any numbers. So let's say we want to create between 1 and 10 some random numbers. Okay, so these are the integer numbers, and you see it's possible to create some random numbers, but here you see that random numbers are repeated. Of course it's possible that they are not repeated, but mostly if you are creating 20 different numbers or maybe 100 different numbers, and possibly some integer numbers will just repeat itself. But if you want to create some random numbers and that random numbers not to repeat itself, there's a easy way actually to do that. So we'll use that time the random and random between formula to create non-repeated random numbers actually. Okay, so first we'll just use the random numbers and we will create some random numbers between 0 and 1. And let's say we are trying to create 20 different integer numbers between 1 and 20. 1, 2, and I'll just go to up to 20. Okay, so here some numbers between 1 and 20, and here let's say just I'm creating some random numbers, and if I just order that random decimal numbers between actually from smallest to highest or highest to smallest, then actually it's possible to create some random numbers. Of course, you will expand the selection because in that column the integer numbers will be created, and that integer numbers will be just between 1 and 20. Okay, when you sort it, then you will see that there are some integer numbers and that numbers are not repeated. uh, any numbers is not repeated here in that order. That's possible actually. For the random numbers between 0 and 1, it's possible that one of the random numbers just repeat itself, but the possibility is very very low because it's just created some random numbers between 0 and 1, and the digits are 6 or 7 digits or maybe more digits. So it's actually not possible if you are not trying to create maybe 1 million different random numbers. It's actually not possible to just repeat itself. So you are just using the random numbers between 0 and 1 and putting some uh, integer numbers in that order also. And when you sort that random numbers, then you are actually creating some integer numbers which are not repeated itself. So there are just 1 4 in that order, 115, 1 1, 1 7, etc. Okay, this is an easy way to create some integer random numbers that are not repeated itself.